Hi everyone, Melissa Sims here. So I just spoke with my attorney. He told me that he's waiting to hear back from the state about what they're going to do, that they have no video, that they're saying there is no video of me attacking Eric. So what ASA Nicholas Morlock said to Stephanie Gold is BS. So he was lying. Eric lied in his deposition that he had a video of me striking him. He also said that he gave it to Nicholas Morlock. So someone's lying there, but at today's hearing, there is no video. They do know that Eric fabricated evidence. So I have an open letter dated today addressed to State Attorney Amira Fox and the Sheriff of Collier County, Kevin Rambosk. So the subject, urgent action required, continued weaponization and misconduct in Collier County. And for those of you who don't know where Collier County is, that's in Naples, Florida. So, all right, I'm going to continue to read. Dear State's Attorney Amira Fox and Sheriff Kevin Rambosk, I am writing to you as a professional woman, registered nurse, and legal nurse consultant whose life has been completely upended by the actions and inactions of your offices. Despite hard, subpoenaed evidence proving my innocence, the Collier County State's Attorney's Office has failed to dismiss the charges against me, including the alleged no contact order violation. This continued inaction is a clear example of systemic abuse and the weaponization of the Freudian slip, of the justice system against a victim. Eric R. Sims, a convicted felon, has repeatedly used your offices to manipulate, harass, and terrorize me. He has documented history of restraining orders, arrest, theft, and violence, yet remains free. Meanwhile, I am being criminalized based on fabricated digital evidence and false reports. This pattern demonstrates a miscarriage of justice perpetuated by prosecutorial discretion and law enforcement inaction. Additionally, Assistant State Attorney Nick Morlock's conduct in my case has been appalling, including harassment of my key witness, Stephanie Gold, who was prepared to testify to Eric Sims' manipulation, abusive, and criminal behavior. Rather than upholding the law, your office is perpetuating injustice and empowering a violent felon. So there's a bunch of documented violations I list by Eric, and I request that both their offices immediately investigate and prosecute Mr. Sims under the following applicable Florida statute. And that would be 784.011 assault, 784.03 battery, 810.02 burglary of a dwelling when he broke into my condo against the restraining order, 784.048 stalking and harassment, 741.30 violation of domestic violence injunction, 817.568 fraudulent use of identification and identity theft, 831.01 forgery and falsification of documents, 837.05 false reports to law enforcement, 914.22 evidence tampering and fabrication, including the fake text messages he submitted as evidence, and then technology facilitated crimes, including the use of digital forgery and AI manipulation to fabricate false communications. Because Mr. Sims is a convicted felon, his conduct also qualifies for enhanced penalties under Florida Statute 775.087, particularly regarding burglary, stalking, and repeated acts of intimidation. Supporting evidence provided. You all have the surveillance videos. You have the AT&T subpoenaed records. You have the video evidence of him recording me with his own phone and harassing me, the witness statements, evidence of stolen property, and third-party contact communications. Immediate actions requested. I demand that your office take the following actions without delay. Arrest and prosecution of Eric Rick Sims, as he's also known, under the applicable Florida statutes listed above. Dismiss all charges against me, including the no contact violation, which never should have been pursued given the subpoenaed evidence that proves my innocence. Protect witnesses, including Stephanie Gold, from further harassment and retaliation by your office or by Eric. And conduct an internal review of how the state's attorney's office, particularly under ASA Nick Morlock, allowed this abuse of process and miscarriage of justice to continue. So closing. The failure of your offices to act thus far is unacceptable and has only further enabled Eric Sims to terrorize me through the legal system. As officers sworn to uphold the law and protect citizens of Collier County, you have a duty to prevent this type of systemic abuse and to hold offenders accountable, especially when the offender is a repeat felon. Oh, guys, who has manipulated the system with false evidence? I stand ready to provide all supporting documentation, including videos, phone records, and witness testimony. I urge you to act immediately to correct this miscarriage of justice and restore integrity to this process. This ends now. This ends with me, and this ends with us all standing together. Stop domestic violence. Stop AI abuse. Stop it, Collier County.